The reporter says it's going to be a hot one.
Yeah, better go down to Crater Lake.
Hotter than yesterday. Be hotter today. It's about. I better call Sears. I'm going to call him later.
No, call him now. Call now.
I'll call now. But this isn't the Smallville, or this isn't the Sears podcast. This is the Going Back to Smallville podcast. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Matt.
And we are
Hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is somebody Smallville. Yeah, I'm checking. Does yours say something went wrong?
Yeah, but closed out of it, went back in.
Okay, well, there we go, everybody.
I'm cool now. We're cool.
Hey, remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name in every episode, just like these fine folks did.
Look at that.
You can also get a verbal shout out for being our producer, just like Strange Marvel Theories. Thank you for being our member producer for the month. We greatly appreciate you. Hey, Lucy's in here. Yeah. So anyway, this is our weekly Smallville podcast where we recap and rewatch every episode of Smallville, week by week, episode by episode. We are currently in season 5 on a very special episode where we introduce
a very special episode
where we introduce another DC superhero, and it is Aquaman. My man.
Dressed like a bat.
Wait, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Ready?
It dresses like a bat. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Sucker! Spinneroonies.
So no, this episode is about, of course, Aquaman coming to Smallville in Crater Lake. We've got our own little Aqua lad here with us today. For audio listeners, we have Henry dressed in an Aquaman onesie, and it is the classic Aquaman. It is orange and green, and it is everything you would expect it to look like.
He is HC as AC.
Henry Clark as Arthur Curry. Oh man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Did you just think of that?
No, I've been thinking about it all day. No joke. No joke. I'm like, oh, he's gonna be Aquaman and not. Oh, his initials are HC.
HCB.
Yeah, HCB.
HCB.
No.
That's different letters.
Yes,
that's different letters.
Yes,
Hey,
he is smiling Juliana.
you know what else is different letters?
What?
Going Back to Smallville. That's the wrong button.
I forgive audio listeners. Forgive me. My allergies have sat on
Quadrupled in size.
larynx, and my voice sounds weird, and also makes me cough. So I apologize.
You're so funny.
Oh, Matt ZR. He says, "Hey everyone, I see everyone as being and feeling as cool as the power of Aqua is."
You're as cold as ice. I'm gonna lower you a little bit.
Oh.
Because I fixed the camera.
Yeah.
And from where from where I had lowered us or raised us a little bit. You lift me up so I can climb a mountain. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. All right, everybody. This is Smallville, season 5, episode 4. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Aqua is the name of the episode. As always, special thanks to smallville.fandom.com for helping us curate all the information we'll be covering tonight. So, this is episode 92 of the series overall. Only 8 episodes until the 100th episode.
That's wild.
Original air date was October 20th, 2005. Written by Todd Slavgen and Darren Schwimmer.
Hey, Darren.
First, no relation to David Schwimmer.
Yeah.
And Swimmer, and it's an Aquaman episode.
I bet he volunteered.
Aquaman.
I bet he begged. He's like, please let me have my name on this.
Henry thought that was hilarious.
Henry, was that funny?
Yeah, that was real funny. Listen. It is an atrocity. What is happening?
Hey, Henry.
Whoa,
Henry.
bruh.
Come on. We keep that out of here, okay? This is Smallville.
Matt,
Don't censor me, Dad.
Matt CR says, was harder to cook up a Aqua pun today. Been thinking about one for the past 20 minutes.
Hey, no worries.
It's okay, man.
I liked what it was. I thought it was
good.
I thought it was very cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You could say you knocked us over with your wave of awesomeness.
Just a tsunami washing over me.
A Johnny tsunami.
Wait, huh?
Nailed
Another
it.
segment?
This episode, of course, written by Todd Slavy and Darren Swimmer, whose previous episodes include Season 2's episodes Duplicity, Visage, Rush,
Sorry. Rush.
Accelerate, Season 3's episodes Extinction, Asylum, Velocity, Resurrection, and Covenant, and Season 4's episodes Transference, Recruit, Commencement, and Season 5's Arrival. That's right. This is our first double dip. Just the tip of Season 5. They did the premiere and the 4th episode. So, yeah, they're back.
Right. Party.
They're just dipping the tip.
Stop.
Of like a toe into Crater Lake.
Sure.
That's what I was talking about.
Sure.
Directed by Bradford May.
Bradford.
Bradley? Like Bradford Falls. Hey, congratulations, y'all savings and loans. Merry Christmas, you fucking Potter.
Whoa.
You bastard. Yeah, you'll be having a Merry Christmas in jail.
It is Dave Coulier.
Dave Coulier?
He says that your Henry impression is Dave Coulier.
Cut it out.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
That's what he had to say.
That's his real voice, folks.
Bradford May. This is his only episode of Smallville.
What?
They brought him in. He knocked it out of the park, and he hung it up. All right. Now, because this is what we do
Call
for...
me if you do an Aquaman episode.
And that's it. And I'm out.
it.
And I'm out.
I'm done.
One and done. That's why they call me One and Done. Bradford May. Bradford May Day. For when you need me to save the day. I'm Bradford May. All right. So, as is... what's it called? When we...
Bradford May?
No. When we do something that we always do because we always do it. What's that called? You know, like you do it at Christmas. You know,
a tradition.
Tradition, yeah. So as is our tradition here, whenever someone does their last episode of Smallville as a writer director, we go over their other credits on IMDb. So we got a few here. Bradford's been at it for a bit. So I start from the earliest. So we have 3 episodes of The Twilight Zone.
Like the original Twilight Zone?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
1 episode of Friday the 13th, the series. Did you know there was a Friday the 13th, the series?
No, no wonder his name's Bradford. He's old.
Wow. That's ageism, Maggie. So Friday the 13th, the series, was actually not really about Jason. It was more of like a Twilight Zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, 6 episodes of The Equalizer from 1989. The TV movie Amy Fisher, My Story. So now, correct me if I'm wrong. Amy Fisher. Which one's Amy Fisher? Is that the one with Joey Buttafuoco? Is that the same?
I'll go look it up because I can't. Like, there's 2 different stories.
No, wait. I'm thinking of Lorena Bobbitt. Isn't it Lorena Bobbitt and Joey I can't remember his name.
Oh my God, man.
Literally just said it. I can't think of it. Oh, buddy, it's okay. He's okay.
It is based on the case of the Long Island teen who shot and wounded the wife of a man she called her lover.
What's the man's name? Joey Buttafuoco?
Well, it's just telling me the cast.
Does it say, is anyone...
Joey, yes.
Joey Buttafuoco?
Yes.
Oh, shit, Maggie. Okay, so no. So there was 2 movies about this story, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
And they both came out at the same time. And one was on like ABC and one was on like CBS or something.
Yeah.
And I just remember my mom watching both of them.
One of them has Drew Barrymore in it.
Wow. Is she...
She's Amy Fisher.
Amy Fisher. Sorry, it took me a second. Wow. There it is. So he directed one of them. He also directed Darkman 2, The Return of Durant.
Darkman.
And Darkman 3,
What?
Die Darkman Die. That's the name of that one.
Hey, woo.
He directed the TV film Asteroid. So that's like, I don't know if you remember, but there was a time when there would be big budget Hollywood movies
Yeah.
that they would then do the TV version of.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is like Armageddon, but it's Asteroid. So it's kind of like Twister and Night of the Tornado. Sorry, excuse me. Night of the Tornadoes.
Yeah.
And then there's also
I vaguely remember those.
Night of the Tornadoes?
Yes.
Oh yeah, man. That was
Both Asteroid and
not
not the Tornadoes. I can vaguely remember them.
There's a few others, but yeah, you get the idea. One episode of The Net, the TV series. So there's a TV series of The Net.
Is that the only episode?
It might be. He did the TV movie The Dukes of Hazzard in Hollywood with John Schneider.
Oh man, they were reunited for this, Matt.
That might be why he got the job.
He got the job.
I don't know. He did one episode of Nash Bridges. This is Nash.
That's Madam Webb's dad.
Can you tell Nash Bridges? Is Madam Webb's dad?
Dakota?
Oh, in real life.
Yeah, in real life.
Oh, I thought you meant in the movie. I was like, did we meet her dad?
No, we didn't.
Right. Can you tell me why I would put Nash Bridges on here? Can you think of anything that Nash Bridges is tied to? I may have told you one time why Nash Bridges means anything to me.
I'm trying to dig.
It's okay.
Data mining.
We also got one episode of Haunted, which is a Matthew Fox pre-Lost horror detective show that aired after Buffy on UPN.
Wow.
I watched all of like 2 or 3 episodes of it. It was fun. Spike actually hosted a premiere event. It was the season 7 premiere of Buffy and the pilot premiere of Haunted. And Spike hosted the evening with the Goo Goo Dolls.
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was weird.
I, for the life of me, cannot remember the correlation of you and Nash Bridges.
What if I told you it was Lost?
Nash Bridges was lost?
Nash Bridges was
I'm joking.
executive produced by Carlton Cuse, who would also go on to co-executive produce Lost with Damon Lindelof. So there you go. And they would always talk about it a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it did stay on air for a bit.
Is anybody else's screwing up? Mine's saying something's going wrong again.
No, mine's still going.
Yours is going? Okay, maybe it's just my phone. All right. Then he went on to do one episode of Tremors, the TV series.
I do remember that. It was on Sci-Fi.
Still not good, right?
No.
Was the dude in it the guy that they got for like all the Tremors movies?
Yes.
That one guy. What's his name? Ern?
Vern?
No, Ern.
Ern?
Like with a U.
Wait, was Ern in an urn?
No, is Reba's husband in the movie. But I guess they got divorced in the movies. I don't know. I don't remember.
Fred Ward?
Yeah. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Right? His name was Ern?
Yeah. No, Earl. His name was Earl.
Earl, yeah. See, I was close.
Reba wasn't married to him.
No, in the movies.
No, no. Because Reba was married to him in the movie.
That's who I'm talking about.
Well, Michael Gross?
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
Bert.
Bert, there. That's who I was talking about.
I thought you were talking about Fred
No,
Earl.
Earl was only in the first 2. Bert was in like all 17 of them.
You gotta be kidding me.
He was even in the Old West one. He played like his great grandfather or some shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. Was he in the show? I don't know.
When I think about Tremors, I think of Fred Ward.
I think of Kevin Bacon, obviously. And when that girl took her jeans off to escape the graboid.
Wow.
I mean, I was a child in the 90s. What do you expect me to think
Shrieker Island. Wow.
Is that another one of the Tremors? When are we going to get a Tremors reboot?
Tremors 5 Bloodlines.
He also did one episode of NCIS, Maggie.
Ooh.
He did 30 episodes of Jag.
Oh, God. That was a boring show.
He did, get this, 1 episode of Supernatural.
Oh.
Then he did over a dozen Hallmark movies.
Of course, because his name is frickin' Bradford.
Yeah, he did. That's pretty much all he's done since like the past 8 years. He did 12 of these Hallmark movies. One was like a Side of Love or some shit. I don't know. They didn't sound good. But yeah.
Side of Love.
Burt Ward, what's his name? Fred Ward. What's this guy's name?
Michael Gross.
No, this guy.
Bradford
May. Bradford May, we salute you.
We salute you,
Thank
sir.
you for your service.
That's a Tool Time thing. We salute you. We need to do that. It's time for our Smallville salute.
Okay, we can do that. All right, this week's synopsis is provided by the IMDb user Shiro.
Ooh.
Lois arrives back in town as Clark starts his first semester at Kansas University. Yeah. A trip to Crater Lake turns sour when Lois nearly drowns. Clark attempts to save her, but is beaten to the punch by Arthur Curry, later to known as the superhero Aquaman. Arthur, or AC to his friends, begins a relationship with Lois, but has another reason for being in Smallville: to stop a new weapon being designed by Luthor Corps that is causing untold deaths in the local marine population. Meanwhile, Clark develops a close bond with his new history professor at Kansas University, the mysterious Milton Fun.
Professor Fine.
Oh, God.
No.
Who tells Clark of his plans to write a book to bring down the corrupt Lex Luthor. This is Season 5, Episode 4, Aqua.
I need some Aqua. Oh, boy.
That was the water splashing. Maggie,
Figured.
what did you think about this episode of Aqua? Of Smallville, called Aqua.
I will say it's really weird not having Billy.
he made an impression.
Yes, he did. Because now I'm afraid to talk.
Why?
Because you asked me this 5 times last week, and I could not get my answer out because Billy and you were just cutting it up so much.
Hey, they don't call me one hit wonder for nothing.
I really had fun with this episode, and the fact that I can't think of his name that plays
Michael Sheen.
Arthur.
No, it's that guy. I was just talking about him earlier. I was just talking about him earlier in the comments. Man, I can't think of his name. Alan Rickman.
There we go.
Richardson. Yeah.
Richardson.
Alan Rickman, isn't that Professor Snape?
Yes.
Right?
I think.
Yeah. Alan Richardson.
Correct us if we're wrong.
Richardson. Yeah. Did you know he's Raphael in the TMNT?
Yeah.
Live action?
Yeah, I remember that.
Did you know he was Hawk?
Yes, in Hawk and
no, in Titans, Maggie.
Oh. Well, what was he?
He was Hawk.
Yeah, I know, but was there another show or something that he...
No.
Okay.
He's Reacher.
Okay, he's Reacher.
A Reacher round.
Anyways, seeing a young Alan Richardson, and also finding out that he's wanting to play Batman.
Honestly,
I'm down.
I'm down, man.
I'm down. He's cool.
Here's what's funny about this. At the time when this aired, Alan Richardson had, let's call him AR. Good old Al.
Augmented reality.
Al Rick. He said, Al Roker said, he didn't say anything. He was only known for being a contestant on American Idol.
Yeah.
And he sang to Paula Abdul, and she rubbed his abs and got him through. All right, to the next round.
The touch of Paula Abdul.
You know what I'm saying?
Made this man what is today.
I mean, you're not wrong. And I remember hearing that they cast him, and I was not
happy.
It's not that I was unhappy. I just hated him.
Yeah.
I did not like him at all. And then when he was in this episode, I thought his acting was terrible.
Yeah.
I did not think he was good, and he was only in it to show his abs.
Yeah.
That's all I thought.
Yeah.
And then fast forward 20 years, and this dude's been just chipping it away, man.
Yeah.
Growing, becoming better and better, and I gotta give him props. He's totally turned me around. apparently he's like a decent human being, which is cool. But yeah, like completely turned me around on him. Like
I could see for back then why they went for him.
Yeah,
for these parts, yes, because he's got the abs, but also he's got that surfer boy look charm.
What are you writing a book about? Sucking at sports? I just feel like he could play that character on Transformers. You know?
Yes.
Oh no! How about my little bunny gets in the back seat? What a fucking idiot! God, sorry. Just thinking about Transformers, the bully that tells Megan Fox to calls him her little bunny. Says get in the back seat. Anyway.
If she was so much
over sexualized.
No, I meant her character. If she could drive and she was like this, I won't do what I'm told.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't she just tell that guy off?
Well, she did. She said, "Oh, you have no idea how much you're a little bunny. I'm not," and then walks off. And I mean, that's actually a huge part of the movie because that's when Sam goes to drive her home. Yeah, and like Bumblebee starts playing the music, Yeah, and like had that not happened, then Michaela wouldn't have been in the entire movie, which wouldn't have led to the
Transformers being cooks.
Yeah, exactly. Watch them from the bushes while they just have sex on top of Bumblebee.
Yes, Ratchet likes this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Roll out.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh, Ironhide. All right, so
stop.
What else do you think about this episode?
Props to Erica Durance for wearing a skimpy bikini.
Maggie,
props to her.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this is a reoccurring thing.
I know, but good God.
I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if it's the next season or when, but I'm pretty sure that becomes part of her opening credits sequence.
Oh,
is being in that. Yeah. I mean, listen.
Also, okay. I have to throw this out.
Okay. Throw it out.
So here we are at the Crater Lake, and he's putting sunscreen or sunblock, whatever crap, on Lana.
Yeah.
And then you see Lois show up in this bikini, and you're like, "Holy crap!" And I'm like, "Well, what's Lana wearing?" Lana's wearing like one piece, and I'm like, what's going on here? I understand why, like, for the plot, but like, because Lois.
Oh,
yeah,
not the plot of Lana.
No.
Okay,
but like,
gotcha.
She's worn stuff. I don't know. I'm a woman. I have to pick.
No, I mean, well, I think Lana got all of her due.
Yeah.
Earlier, is your phone turned up? I feel like I keep hearing.
No, mine's turned down, all the way down.
I feel like I keep hearing something. I don't know.
I hear like a fan.
No, I feel like I keep hearing voices. Maybe I'm just the ones in my head.
No. Don't answer them.
But like, when Lana was in the flower,
Oh yeah.
And like she like skinny dipped with Clark in that one episode. And like, so I feel like she's paid her due, and like this is her 5th season, and she's probably like, "Hey, I'm not doing this stupid shit anymore. Like, get somebody else." And they're like, "Hey, Erica Durance, get in here," and then they made her do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, and here's the thing: I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I haven't looked into this, but she has done other projects, and in other projects, she has showed some stuff. I believe it was. I know she's in the sequel to The Butterfly Effect that was like straight to DVD, and I think she was in House of the Dead, the movie. I don't know, but it was something. She's in one of those movies. So, and then in future seasons, she does more stuff like this. So I don't know if it's a thing that like they're forcing her to do it, or if like she's very comfortable doing that, or what. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But either way, yeah, it was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Like this day and age, it was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
So
it's very, very obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, and like it's very like slow-mo, and like just like it really the camera just stays on the one shot and you're like, what are we doing here, guys? Like I know this is a WB show, but like for fuck's sake,
God, yeah.
Good Lord. But maybe it's because they knew they were going to show Alan Rickman's abs for like the next 45 minutes.
Matt said that we were correct about Alan Rickman being Snape, and Alan Richson is the name of the AC actor here, so correct.
Boom, look at that.
Yeah.
Also, this episode, we got our first lines from Milton Fon. Milton Fon lines. Wait, so is he attractive?
I don't know. I'm just doing that.
I mean, it's okay.
Somebody with the last name Fon, I think that's just, you're going to get the growl.
Don't get me wrong. It's okay. I feel like as Spike.
Definitely.
But like this is like
brunette,
brown hair. He looks 45.
Imposter.
Like, yeah, it's not.
He actually looks his age. And that's sad.
That sucks,
I hate it.
But what'd you think about our first scenes with him?
I like the fact that he just keeps on Clark the whole entire time. As a college professors don't give a flying F.
Yeah.
If you come in late. Now, I have been approached by one before.
Yeah.
And because I came in like 45 minutes late. But like, it was because I overslept. And I closed the night before at the store.
I mean, at least you have a good excuse.
Yeah, and I explained it to her. She said, well, make sure to get the notes from somebody. And I said, I will. But like...
Sorry, Henry's like rolling over.
He's trying to roll in this rocker, and it's been making us nervous. So like any other professor, if he showed up 10 minutes...
Yeah.
Oh, they don't care.
Yeah. But I mean,
unless there's somebody that has power problems.
What? Milton Fon has powers? What? All right. So, sorry, Henry is he is rolling over, and he's growing up.
AC so big.
Oh, AC, CK,
HC.
They really had a golden opportunity here for AC to call Clark CK. In reference to Lois and Clark.
Wow.
Which obviously goes without saying. But Dean Cain sucks ass.
I was really hoping
I was going slow because I kept forgetting what his name is. I couldn't remember Dean Cain.
No, that's good.
I know.
You want to forget.
I'm just saying he's a piece of shit. But they could have said CK. And at no point did anybody say CK.
Klein.
No. Clark, Kent, Maggie.
Calvin Klein.
LL. Lana Lang, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor, Lionel Luthor,
Back to the Future,
Lenny,
Calvin,
Lang. Oh, I've never seen pink underwear before.
John Smalls,
purple underwear. All right, listen, Maggie, what'd you think about Lex being just straight up evil?
Yeah, wearing
like
purple all the time now.
I mean, he's made just the big switch. He is just a comic book villain now.
Yeah, he is the villain of the story now.
Yeah. And like I feel like it was abrupt. You know?
There was no
like there was build.
There's a little bit of build up, but then they're like hey, we're at like the second step, and here's the last step. You know what? Screw it. We're going to the escalator.
He went from denial to acceptance in like an episode,
Yeah.
And like, bro, there's like 17 other steps you gotta do, man. You know? You gotta apologize. You gotta call when you're sober. I don't know all the rest of the steps, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
Any other thoughts before we get to the next segment? All right. Well, let's keep talking about the relationships here with War. What is it good for?
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Henry, sorry, right? Henry,
I just love how he's just snuggled up.
He keeps like shooting his arm out randomly.
That's a startle reflex, Matt.
Oh Lord, I thought we broke him of being startled a long time ago.
No.
Just as what
Matt,
it is.
That child was startled in the womb because that lady had to take the
let's move on.
The thing
I know.
to my belly
let's
to
move on.
get him to move.
Let's move on. So, how Clark and Lana have progressed this week. So, Clark has begun lying to Lana again, but they are still together.
God, just Evan,
Aren't you
tell her.
ready?
God, I can't stand
Aren't you
this
ready,
shit.
Maggie? Aren't you excited for this? For us to be back in this.
Dang it.
Oh man, Maggie, if you think this is bad, just wait, because it just gets more boring.
Matt CR, I'll try to get Lucy.
Oh, what? We getting Lucy? Oh. My phone keeps like not working. So, are you leaving?
I'll go get her.
Okay. Just hurry back. It's okay. So let's see how Clark and Lex have progressed this week. So, Clark takes AC to talk to Lex about turning off the weapon, but Lex ignores them. Lex tells Clark that the days of him bursting in here and giving him sage advice are over. And then Clark tells Lex that his professor called him the devil. And when Lex asks if Clark told him about his pitchfork, Clark tells Lex that he defended him and leaves. I did actually really enjoy that line where he's like, "You didn't tell him about my pitchfork, did you?" And like he just smiles. I swear, Michael Rosenbaum I think he enjoys being evil, but it's just, even though like plot wise it doesn't work. There's Lucy, everybody. But plot wise it feels kind of abrupt. But I definitely think Michael Rosenbaum plays it really, really good for sure. And he hates Clark now. Like he hates him.
Yeah. Like I like how Clark at the end he's like, "I actually defended you."
Yeah.
Like it's a burn. And I'm like, y'all are past that.
Like Clark, I mean, hopefully, I don't remember, but hopefully this is the last time Clark busts in and is like, "Lex, you need to stop doing what you're doing." Like I really hope they don't just keep doing that because it's done. Like they're done.
Bad Lex.
Just go break some shit, pull a Limp Biscuit, break some stuff. Let's see here. So Clark decides to work with his professor, Milton Fine, to take down the Luthers. Yeah. I expect honesty out of my research assistants, Mr. Kent.
And be on time.
If you're going to be late, don't apologize. At least have conviction or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what he says. It's great, though.
Yeah.
And terrible.
Yes, all at the same time.
How Lex and Lana have progressed this week. No real interactions.
Nope.
At least not that I could tell.
No,
Yeah.
there wasn't.
How Clark and Lois have progressed this week. Well, Lois is back. Thank God. She's the best.
That means Clark is on Big Brother patrol.
Yeah. Womp womp. Clark is very weary of AC, which Lois questions if he's jealous.
What?
Could he be jealous?
Could he?
He's not.
No.
Lois falls for AC even more when she finds out how good he is and how he wants to protect the Earth. If only she could find someone that wants to save the Earth.
Oh, no. Just so sad.
I will remember you. Lois questions how she'll ever find someone like that, but Clark tells her that there's someone out there that is perfect for her, hinting at their future relationship.
They're both wearing Superman colors.
You're flying out to me, defying gravity. I know you're out there, somewhere out there. Wow, 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 wow.
Wait.
What?
That wasn't in that. It wasn't in that episode, was it?
I know. No, it was like I think in like season 1, like the second or third episode. It's
Bug Boy.
Our Lady Peace, I think is their name. I could be wrong.
Our Lady
I
Peace.
think that's their name. It's also in the film White Noise. White Noise with Michael Keaton.
I didn't get to watch that. I always
It's
wanted it.
Weird. I liked it. I liked it enough to buy the sequel, which was straight to DVD. But the main reason I bought it was because Nathan Fillion is the main character in it. So, and then that time, like the White Noise is like a superpower. It doesn't work.
White Noise helps you go to sleep.
And he watches White Noise because he thinks you can hear spirits through White Noise, and he's trying to find his dead wife in the White Noise.
Okay.
But maybe he finds something else.
Aliens.
No, it's spirits, but it's just not his wife.
Also
or is it?
Or Is it aliens?
Anyway, let's get into continuity. What?
Just the first sentence. I'm sorry.
Aqua is from the Latin word for water. This episode introduces Arthur Curry, the metahuman destined to become the hero known as Aquaman. Would you say Arthur Curry is a metahuman?
Isn't metahuman usually mean like they like gain powers?
I think metahuman is to me a metahuman is like a Spider-Man, X-Men type, right? Like it's kind of DC's mutants, right? Is what I imagine.
Okay.
And I feel like Arthur Curry is Atlantean.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a different thing.
Species.
Yeah, like you wouldn't say Martian Manhunter is a metahuman.
No,
because he's a Martian.
He's a freaking alien.
Yeah. Like Superman's not.
No.
So I mean, I feel like Arthur Curry, even though he's like half human, half Atlantean, I feel like he's not metahuman. But for the sake of the show, we'll just say that they call him metahuman. He's destined to become the hero known as Aquaman.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Keeping with the theme of water, much of the episode takes place at Crater Lake. Clark and Arthur are trying to disable an underwater weapon known as Leviathan. Release the Leviathan!
Which is known as either Greek, I think it's Greek mythology.
I believe it's Greek for large vagina.
Get the out of here.
Aqua, or aquamarine, is also a light blue-green color.
Also the name of a movie about mermaids.
No, stop it. Arthur Curry wears the colors... This color, and the episodes feature several references to colors. Lex is a whatnot. AC claims Lois turned blue when she was drowning, to which Lois states it looks good on her, while wearing a light blue Talon apron and having worn blue shirts both earlier and at the end of the episode. Lois is also seen wearing a blue bikini the second time that she goes to Crater Lake alongside AC. Lois mentions that AC also wears the combination of green and orange, also the colors of the Miami Hurricanes, where AC competes on this one team.
University of Miami.
That is...
continuity.
I feel like there was more. And that it didn't save, perhaps. Tell you what, Maggie. Feel for us.
Oh, God. Let's see. Matt ZR in chat alongside all the Lucy's in chat. He says Erica's actual credit shot is always reused sadly combined with previous clips of her Lois. Just to give a response about Matt's comment regarding Lois and her credit for future seasons.
What? Sorry.
Wow.
I was trying to find the information and I found it.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Matt CR says Erica's actual credit shot is always reused sadly combined with previous clips of her Lois, just to give a response about Matt's comment regarding Lois and her credit for future seasons.
Ah, gotcha. So I did find it. It's all listed under puberty, but with superpowers. Oh. So I just pasted it in the wrong
he
section.
just said Leviathan is apparently Greek for dragon, which is interesting.
Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is skip ahead on the prompter to get to this part, and then we'll have to scroll back up to get to what we are supposed to be talking about. So, still in continuity, an earlier plan of the episode was for Arthur Curry to be hired as Lex's swimming coach. That would have been stupid. Jonathan, Martha, and Lionel Luthor don't appear in this episode. Professor Fun mentions Alexander the Great, and immediately after Lex Luthor. Lex was named after Alexander the Great.
Yep.
When Chloe looks up AC on the Miami Hurricanes website, the page she sees is almost identical to the actual website.
Wow. My God.
Annette O'Toole gives a PSA for the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. at the end of the episode. This is the first time the PSA was given after Christopher Reeve's death. Chloe is surprised to learn that Clark has previously met someone who didn't get his powers from meteor rocks. Talking about Bart.
How dare he?
Bart.
Bart.
But Chloe seems to have forgotten about Ryan James, Chrissy Parker, Mikhail Mixel-Pitalik, and Margaret Isabel Thoreau. Because none of them. And she's like, what?
No, there's another one.
But there's been like 5 that she knows of.
Yeah.
And there may be even more.
She's probably forgotten.
Wait, Ryan James.
She's been knocked out.
That's Ryan.
Ryan?
Right? Like the little boy?
Yeah. Ryan?
Did he not get his powers from Meteor Rock?
I don't think it was ever explained.
I know he had a tumor.
Yeah.
I know that, but I thought like the meteor rocks still help. It doesn't matter. Clark mentions that AC isn't the first guy he met that didn't get his abilities from meteor rock, referencing the time he met Bart Allen in the episode Run by saying that he was too fast for his own good. Brainiac, aka Milton Fon, was last seen in the episode Arrival, and I'm still confused on because I feel like they play this as like a big reveal in a later episode that he's not just a professor.
Yeah.
But like they showed it at the end of the season 5 premieres. So, I mean,
yeah,
you know, Clark wears a patch to cover up his fake gunshot wound he got in the episode Hidden. It was the last episode. Crater Lake hasn't been used as a setting since the season 3 episode Slumber. Slumber. That was the one where they skinny dipped in Crater Lake because Clark was asleep. And remember that the girl was having dreams and was in his dreams and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
that was wild.
A big demon. Not my favorite.
What are you doing?
After AC leaves, Lois asks Clark if she's ever going to meet a man who wants to save the world again. Clark comforts her, promising that she is going to meet someone even more special, foreshadowing their destined romance. Lois previously left Smallville with her father to search for her sister, Lucy Lane, who disappeared in the episode Lucy.
Lucy,
our dog.
Lucy.
All right, I'm gonna run this back up a little bit, Maggie, if you want to cover for us.
All right. Matt Zier says Leviathan is also a DC group as well. Not a good group either.
Oh yeah, I think I know that.
He also said it was never said how Ryan got his mind reading powers. They just hinted that his disease was part of the reason. Brainwings. What is Oxycontin?
What is drugs? All right, now it's time to talk about all the people we met this week. Welcome to the party, pals.
Welcome to the party, pals.
James Marsters as Milton Fon. And even though he was, well, I mean, we saw him as at the end of that one episode, but this is like his first real like talking and stuff.
Yeah.
And then of course Alan Richardson as Arthur Curry. Oh wait, sorry.
Slater.
That was the wrong button.
AC Slater.
That's right. Welcome to the cast, you sons of bitches.
Goodbye to AC.
All right, now it's time to rank the freak of the week. I forgot to update this.
I was supposed to say this. Doesn't seem
All right. Freak of the week is, of course, Aquaman. AC. So, Maggie. Current ranking is at number 3, Tommy Lee Jones and twins. At number 2, Fake Seth. And at number 1, Disciples of Zoe. Maggie, where do you want to put Aquaman?
Number 1.
Excuse me. Above Disciples of Zoe?
Yeah.
You liked him that much? I mean, I'm down with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're metal outfits.
They were pretty low budget, honestly.
Yes. They're like, let's take some aluminum foil.
They're like, listen, we really got to do this Fortress of Solitude, right? Where can we save budget on?
Oh, on the Disciples of Zoe costumes, guys. I have an idea. Okay, I have some old baking pans, and we can heat them up.
I'm pretty sure.
Shape.
Here's what I think they did. I think that somebody had leftover costumes from VBS.
There's the what?
The armor of God.
Oh my God, Matt.
You know, the loin sack of righteousness or whatever the fuck. But you know what? There's nothing on the back because you ain't supposed to run from the devil. All right. Anyway.
Shut up.
Your new ranking at number 1, Disciples, or
Nope.
the number 1,
Nope.
Aquaman, number 2, Disciples of Zoe, number 3, Fake Seth, and number 4, Tommy Lee Jones, and twins. All right, let's get
I'll
into
call it
puberty,
Henry.
but with superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
Go. I can't see him.
No, we didn't do puberty with superpowers.
Oh.
I had to skip down there to get the rest of
Oh,
continuity 'cause
gotcha.
I pasted it
In the wrong place.
in the wrong section. Yes.
All right.
Clark uses the following abilities in this episode: super strength, super speed, invulnerability, multi-spectrum vision, and super breathing. Wait,
huh?
no, he doesn't.
Super breathing. Like,
Maybe like holding his breath.
holding his breath. I mean that. Y'all making up stuff.
I call bullshit.
Yeah.
Because we know about super breath. Like super breath is like
Ice cold.
yeah, and like you can like blow a little pig's house down or some shit. You know.
Huff and a puff.
Hey, little pig.
Hey, pigs. Can I come in?
As the alien for Space Jam.
Can I come in?
Hey, pig.
Hey, little pig.
So yeah, multi-spectrum vision. I guess that's like, did he see like an X-ray or something? Like, did
I thought it was like, no, that's different. The zoom in vision.
Yeah, no. Spectrum vision's like he can see like
Layers.
yeah,
Baby.
X-ray vision. Wait. Isn't that wait? I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Y'all are making up crap now.
Arthur uses the following abilities in this episode. Okay, there's like 9 listed, and like let's be honest.
Aquatic. Super speed.
Hang on.
That
hang
is
on,
hilarious.
Hang on. Aquaman has 1 power: fish. That's
And
it. That's his
awesome
power.
swimming.
That's fish.
But
that's his power. That's the power. It's fish. He's
Healing.
fish.
He can heal. He has super hearing.
No, okay,
Night
Maggie, you're
vision.
skipping ahead.
Super.
He
breathing.
has aquatic, super speed, super breathing, super strength, not vision, super hearing, healing factor, and hydrokinesis.
Ooh,
Maggie,
I like that.
do you know what hydrokinesis is?
That's to control water with the power of your mind.
That's where he went like,
yeah.
that's it.
Wow.
That's hydrokinesis,
Wow.
or as I like to call it, water bomb.
Bull crap.
Water bombing. You know, like those things that like it's like a squishy ball, and like you put it in water and and then you throw it at somebody.
A
and
splash bomb?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's all that is.
Those suckers hurt.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Have you seen that they make reusable water balloons now? Isn't that the weirdest fucking thing? Like,
I kind of like it because the worst part after a water balloon fight is picking up all the freaking balloons out of the grass.
Are you supposed to do that?
Yeah, because it's rubber. It doesn't decompose.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you're hurting Mother Earth.
I didn't mean to hurt Mother Earth. I love my
Arthur
mother.
Curry, I need you now.
No flights, no ties. Did they break the rule this week? Maggie, did they break the rule this week?
Yes, because they flew through the water.
That's not flying. That's swimming. But Clark did fly
He did.
when Arthur
Yeah.
you know, and he went flying through the air. You know, think about it. Think about it.
Nah.
Think about it.
That was gravity.
Think about it. Gravity's
Gravity.
calling me.
Gravity.
Let's get into drugs.
No.
Oxycontin.
No, Matt. Drug free is the way to be.
AC is hurt by not being near water in a similar way as to when Clark is near Kryptonite. Now, isn't this bullshit? Right?
Yes, it is.
Like, I've never seen Aquaman get hurt by
No.
not being in water.
No.
Like,
Jason Momoa doesn't die because he's not in water? That doesn't make sense.
I can dig it. Sucker. No, I don't know. Like, I feel like this is bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Matt ZR, you may know more. Let us know if this
Bull.
is a thing.
It's
'Cause
bull.
I feel like Aquaman being out of water and like, you know, like I feel like that's.
That'd be bull crap because
you
it would
know.
be happening all the time.
I mean, he's not a fucking sea dick. You know?
A what?
A sea dick.
Wait,
Sea dicks?
sea cucumbers?
No. Sea dicks. Sea dick. Sea dick.
Stop.
I think he's dying. Sea dicks. You know.
No.
Andy Dick.
Matt.
Sea dicks.
Matt.
I've played it for you.
I know. I realize what you mean
it's
now.
all the fun of
But
sea monkeys.
You
but they're
sound crazy right now.
sea dicks. I'm just
Shut up.
Shooter McGavin is in it.
Yes, I know, Matt.
You
I
know?
remember, Matt.
They feed him like mothballs or some shit. And he's like, they're like, oh, daddy, help him. He's like, I think he's dying. And then they flush him down the toilet.
And he
Remember
yes, Matt,
And then
I
they're all
remember.
swingers. It's weird, man. Sea dicks, everybody. Look it up.
Don't.
Look it up.
Don't.
It's
don't
terrible.
Do it. Don't do it.
You should. You 100% should.
You shouldn't.
Just
you
to
should
know.
not.
This is a little peek into my mind. All right. I found that so funny that 23 years later, I'm still referencing it.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not funny. It might not be. But
I don't find it quite as
that
funny.
gives you insight into who I am as a being on this planet
That
that
he
we call Earth.
repeat the name of that.
Sea dicks. That's what they were called. That's what they were called. All right. Let's get into That's Just Prime.
Well, that's just prime.
Yeah. All right, Maggie. Do you want to be Milton Fine?
I'll be Milton Fine.
Here we go. Take it away.
Don't apologize. If you're going to be late, at least be late with conviction.
Lex. It's a complicated world, Clark. Only the naive view it in black and white.
Milton Fine. What is your story, Mr. Kent? How will you affect the world in the generations to come?
I'm not sure you know that at 18.
Tell that to Alexander the Great. Or bring it closer to home, Lex Luthor. And he's not much older than you are. And yet, he's turned his father's agribusiness into a leading defense contractor. He's gone from feeding people to killing them. And yet his story is that he is a white knight who's just put a small Kansas town on the map. Beware of white knights, people. They don't slay dragons. They train them to suit their own dark purpose. Think of Hitler, Stalin, Napoleon.
Hey, Lex is not a saint, but I don't think you could put him in the same league with those guys.
An honest opinion. I like that.
Oh my God. Lois.
Oh. You know, this whole orange and green thing you got going looks like flipper through. I forgot that she said that.
Then we got a couple more Milton Fines.
God.
Do you want to do them again, or you want me to
I'll
do
do
it?
'em.
Okay, Milton
Okay.
Fine.
I'll never lie to you, Mr. Kent. After all, I'm an educator. Truth is my life's work.
Oh boy. Okay. Is that what you say to yourself every morning, Maggie?
Yes, I do. Okay. Well, you know, Groucho Marx once said, there is one way to find out if a man is honest. Ask him. If he says yes, he must be crooked.
I would think a college professor would be quoting Karl Marx, not Groucho Marx.
German philosophy's easy. Comedy's hard.
Arthur Curry. Wet and ready, bro.
You wet and ready, bro?
Sucking at sports.
Okay. Oh, my God. Matt ZR, he has a report for us on
Yes,
Aquaman.
please.
Based on what Wikipedia says, this version of Arthur Curry is more accurate compared to our Jason Momoa version, since he can go weak if he's out of water for too long.
Oh, okay. So Aquaman does have that vulnerability.
Yeah. I was going to say, what is Aquaman's weakness?
A knife? I mean, he's a
like
fishman. Like, he's not Superman, you
Matt,
know?
are you talking about descaling
That's like
and gutting
asking, mate,
Aquaman?
Maybe. Listen,
Listen.
I'm just saying, like, you don't ask what Batman's weakness is. It's anything, because he's a fucking human. Like, Batman's weakness is everything that would be weak to everybody, you know?
Batman's weakness is shadows, because he can't see his own shadow.
The fuck are you talking about? I don't even understand that. Like, I'm so in the weeds with your shadow talk right now. That makes no sense to me.
I'm talking about those damn shadows from the Crosses on Infinite Earths movie. The anti-monitor. I'm about calling it matter.
Oh my god. Let's get into DC references. Part of a bigger universe, you're just not aware.
You've become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know.
What?
I'll be honest. I forgot what the line was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Hey, it happens. It happens. Maggie, this episode marked the live-action debut of DC Comics superhero Aquaman.
Yeah.
He had never been in live action before Smallville. Way to go, Smallville. We salute you.
We salute you.
Arthur Curry is the 24th DC Comics character adapted into the series. We had 24 DC Comics characters in the show.
We salute you.
No.
Oh,
No,
so
really, no. We don't salute everything.
I'm so offended. You suited on me. And you go, huh?
Wait, okay, do it again.
And we salute you. Oh, my throat hurts so bad.
Arthur is the second superhero to be introduced on the show. The first being
Bart.
Pete Ross. Arthur Curry is Smallville's adaptation of the DC Comics character Aquaman, also named Arthur Curry. In the comics, Aquaman is the son of a lighthouse keeper and an Atlantean. He fights on the Justice League with Superman and his friends.
Yeah.
Way to go, Aquaman. We salute you.
We salute you.
AC's University of Miami team colors and his attire in the show are orange and green, like the suit Aquaman wears in the comics.
What?
This is the highest rated episode for a Thursday night in Warner Brothers WB history.
Wow.
Can you believe that? This may account for the reason the WB chose to greenlight a pilot for an Aquaman series, which ultimately did not get picked up. But, Maggie, I've already mentioned this before, but we will be watching the Aquaman pilot between season 5 and season 6. So, normally we watch a Christopher Reeve movie. Obviously, we finished all those.
Yeah.
But we're going to watch the Aquaman pilot. Since Aquaman was in this, felt it was right.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Smallville.
I figured
they are
not.
completely different universes.
Is it still Alan
No,
Richard?
it's different guy. And we will then, between 6 and 7, we'll go back to the Christopher Reeve stuff and watch Supergirl.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the first time Brainiac is introduced as Professor Milton Fine. Brainiac first appears in the episode Arrival. In addition, when talking about the most powerful supercomputer, Professor Fine taps his forehead. Brainiac is, in fact, a supercomputer. Think about that. AI, anybody? Chat GPT, more like Chat Brainiac.
No, that doesn't work.
Thank you. AC calls Clark Superboy after he finds out about his powers, and he also calls him Boy Scout later, which is his code name in the Justice League of America. Boy Scout. Hey, Superboy, what you got? Sucking at sports? AC says to Clark that they should set up a Junior Lifeguard Association.
The JLA.
To which Clark replies, I don't think I'm ready for the JLA just yet. This is an obvious reference to the Justice League of America.
Matt barfed all over that.
I did. When Lex is watching the device being used for the first time, you can see a small video of an explosion. The explosion was taken from Batman Forever when Dick Grayson throws Two-Face's bombs into the sea.
Yes! Yes! That's great!
I mean, listen.
Way to you reuse footage, guys.
They had to really,
choice Batman
listen,
movie.
They really needed to save the money for the Fortress of Solitude, okay? And so they're like, let's just reuse Batman Forever footage.
We have the rights, guys. Let's use it.
Why not?
Let's use it.
Arthur tells Lex, I don't travel with an entourage. This is a possible reference to the television series Entourage, in which the main character plays Aquaman in a fictional motion picture. Did you know that that's what the plot of season 1 of Entourage is about?
No, I had no idea.
So Jeremy Piven is like the actor's agent.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get him the role of Aquaman in James Cameron's Aquaman.
Wow.
And I believe the script is written by Kevin Smith. Yeah. And like it was a big joke, right? Because why would anybody make an Aquaman movie?
Yeah.
And then,
guess what?
here we are.
Yeah.
But yeah. The sequence of Lois climbing out of the water early on in the episode is extremely reminiscent of the iconic scene in the film Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I'm not a big fan of that movie.
Bo.
No.
I've never watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And I know that was Ferris Bueller. I was just joking.
I know. I was going to correct you.
Alan Richardson's first time portraying a DC Comics superhero. He would later guest star was Hank Hall / Hawk in Titans. Titans also marked the live-action debut of Hawk, as of Hawk and Dove. Yeah. Way to go, Alan Richardson.
Way to go.
We salute you. Wait, do it again. I can do better. We salute you. All right, let's get into the Talon mix. Remy Zero!
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
Shakataka. All the Money, or The Simple Life, Honey, by the Dandy Warhols.
By the Dandy
Warhols. Waiting for Your Letter by Carey Brothers. And Every Day is Like the Weekend by Amy Ward. Amy Ward, we salute you.
You're looking at Henry.
All right, now it's time. It's time for the countdown to Billy.
But he was here last week. Didn't think this through, Matt, did you?
Son of a bitch. Next time on Smallville.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Season 5, Episode 5, Thirst. Maggie, based solely off the title, what do you think the plot of Season 5, Episode 5, Thirst of Smallville is about? It's just
Lucy says goodnight.
a little thirst. Good night, Lucy. We salute you.
Anyways, my prediction for Thirst is maybe somebody has superpowers and makes Smallville super hot and everybody gets thirsty.
That's a terrible idea for an episode.
Better than Bug Boy, at least. There'd be people go, I'm thirsty.
Maybe like sand?
Yeah. Turn it into sand.
No.
Take away all the water.
That's a good guess, Maggie.
No, it's not.
It's a real good guess.
No.
It's not good enough.
It's
not nearly good enough. Maggie.
That's it. That's all
for that guess. We salute you. Abstinence. All right, everybody. Anything in chat to get caught up on before we skedaddle?
Matt CR says, shocked Milton Font mentioned such evil beings.
Yeah, seriously.
Matt CR says, one of the episodes both Matts have been waiting for. Uh-oh.
That's true. Next week. This is one. Okay, I forgot that I did want to actually touch on this a little bit. It is, I would say, a fan favorite. I wouldn't necessarily call it a banger, but I would say it's a fan favorite. Much in the similar way of like Smile Time on Angel is a fan favorite.
Okay.
Right. Like it's a fan favorite.
Okay.
Like Spell, is that what it was called? Where they have the party and Clark dances.
Yeah.
Like how that's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I would say like this episode is a fan favorite.
Okay.
It's not a banger, but it's a fan favorite.
Okay.
So I'm very excited.
Fun?
It's a fun episode. It's more of a fun episode than anything.
So we're thirsting over people?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I may do some recording of you while we watch it. I haven't decided yet.
Oh God, who shows up?
No, it's not that anybody, like any one person shows up.
Who makes out?
It's no, but it's like there's just some things throughout the whole episode that's good.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know, it'll be kind of hard to like record like one specific scene.
Yeah.
It'd have to be more of like an entire episode. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it. We'll see. I may just get to like your post episode reaction or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Of course, that would be over at the Patreon. And speaking of Patreon, hey everybody, thank you for joining us this week on Going Back to Smallville. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here as a member on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. You can get access to our VHS archives. Speaking of VHS, we'll be back tomorrow night at 9 with super nice playback. We'll be watching a VHS tape, not the one that's in this case because there's nothing in it. But yeah, and we'll be, reacting to some 90s goodness, maybe some Zoog Disney, maybe some Fox Kids. Who the hell knows what we're gonna watch? You can also get your name in every episode, just like these fine folks. And you can even get a special verbal shout out, just like Strange Marvel Theories.
Yeah.
Thank you for being our producer. We greatly appreciate it. We will be back again on Monday with Boy Kills World review. Woo! And then, of course, 1 week from tonight, we'll be going back to Smallville with Season 5, Episode 5, Thirst. But, everything okay, Maggie?
I can't.
But that's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thanks for watching, and as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.